Alright y'all, so this video is going to be a little different because we're using Gel X nails and we're painting them red from scratch instead of the already pre-made press-on nails. So I won't talk through everything that you need because it is previously from the other two videos. The same exact instruments you need there, you will need here. First step, we're going to use our cuticle eliminator. In the last video, we did not use cuticle eliminator because you don't want to use it every time you do your nails. Think about using it every 2 weeks. Now you're going to let it sit on your nails for 45 seconds max. Once that's done, remember the square edge is what you push back and the sharp edge is what you use to pull out all the gunk. Now you're going to go around with the sharp edge and you're going to pull out all the gunk or whatever happens to be under that cuticle. Next, you're going to take your pad and you're going to wipe the cuticle eliminator off because remember, you do not want to leave this on your nails because it will dissolve your cuticle to the point where there is no cuticle. That's not what you want. Now we're going to pull out our cuticle clipper, and I think it's time for me to get new clippers because it was actually really hard to cut my cuticles. I think it's getting dull, but anyway, I digress. You're going to clip your cuticles and take your time doing this because you don't want to cut your skin. But remember, boys and girls, your cuticle is dead skin, so it should not hurt. And if it hurts, you went back too far. Now, once you're done cutting your cuticles, you are going to get some alcohol on a pad, and this will not burn since your cuticles are cut, and just cleanse the top of your nail beds off to dehydrate them. Now let's pull out our Gel X nails and get ready to size. So this area right here, this is what you don't want. Make sure the Gel X nail is covering the entire nail bed and there's no space in between. Now coming up, I'm going to show you what it should look like. This is what you do want it to look like. You see how it's completely covering the nail? That's what you want. The next step, this is your preference, but my preference is to cut down my nails. I don't like to have long nails under my long nails. No. Now we're going to get into pulling out our drill bits to put in our drill, and we are going to drill under the Gel X nails. And remember, the more rough the surface is under your Gel X nails, the longer they'll last. Remember, you want to move in the opposite way of where you're cutting. So if I'm cutting right, I'm going to move in the left direction. If I'm cutting in the left direction, I'm going to move right. You got this. Now this nail already came with kind of a drilled inside. The inside isn't smooth, but I still wanted to drill inside of it. Now we're going to use our glue, and we're not going to put too much glue on it because remember, it'll spill out on the sides. But if you do, don't worry about it. There's always acetone waiting for you. Now, if you notice, when I pressed my finger down, there was a bubble. That's the bubble right there. You do not want this bubble. This bubble will cause for water to get under your nail. But I'm going to be very honest. I was so deep into this process that I was like, I'm not removing it. If it pops off, it pops off. And then in this instance, I put too much gel on my nail. But like I always told y'all, I like to be transparent in making these videos. No matter how long you've done it for, you're not going to be perfect at it. But the more you do it, the better you'll become. Now you're going to take out your drill and you're going to lightly sand around the cuticle to make sure the Gel X nail is blending in with your nail bed. Don't do it too hard because you can't cut yourself. Then you're going to pull out your drill bit to make your cuticle deeper and cut around it, and follow the same instructions beforehand. Cut in the opposite direction you're moving. Going to get some acetone and put it in a cap next to you, because when you start painting your nails, you're going to want to have some type of remover to make sure that the nails look clean with the nail polish. So what I'm doing now is going around my nails, and something about the acetone makes it melt into your nail. I'm not sure how or why or the chemistry behind it, but follow this step to give it a more natural look. So the nail polish I'll be using is the Beetles Red nail polish, and I will attach the link under this video. So when you're painting your nails, you want to start towards the middle and kind of push the excess polish towards the bottom of your nail bed and push it up. Don't worry about getting any nail polish on the sides of your fingernails, because remember, that's what the acetone and brush is there for. Another thing you may have noticed is I didn't put a base clear coat before putting the red on. For me, having 3 layers on your nails it'll just make it look real clunky. So I'd rather just do the color than the top coat. And y'all know I messed up in this era, because look what I did. I don't have my gloves on before I started painting. So I had to cure the 2 fingers with the glove halfway on, because won't put our hands under no UV rays without any no gloves. But don't make the mistake I did. Put your gloves on before you start painting your fingernails. Once you're done with that first hand, you're going to let it cure for 60 seconds. Now you're going to pull out your top coat on your first hand and follow the same instructions. So complete one hand fully through the process and then start on the other hand. The reason why I say that is because you can hit something while trying to paint both nails when they're wet and you have to go back over it. Now you know the drill. You're going to grab your cuticle oil, you're going to get your brush, and you are going to go around those cuticles. Now we have finished our first set of Gel-X nails painted by us. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Looking forward to making more. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, plus other tutorials. It won't only be nails. But thanks for joining me, you guys. Have a safe week. See you later. Bye, girl.